On the house, where the stars align, we build our nests on rocky cliffs. Each dawn a new mystery begins, a journey to the heart of things. Beyond the house.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Beyond the Howl podcast, third episode. I'm Courtney, and today I am joined with my amazing boyfriend, AJ. And grab your drinks, grab whatever, get comfortable, and relax and listen to us talk. Why not? So, he's obsessed with, well, not really obsessed, but he likes, current events and news, and he was just sitting here listening or reading the news and stuff like that. So do you got anything? I'm not into current events or anything like that. He is. So do you got anything like what's going on in the world? Because I don't know. He likes like airplane crashes and earthquakes and volcanoes, and I'm not into that, but I need to. I really need to get up to date on what's going on. So update me.
Well, I don't have much to update you on. I mean, there's been earthquakes everywhere, fires.
Yeah.
Colorado's burning. There's been some in Washington and Canada.
What was you just reading about a baby and a mom? And
I don't even remember.
You're trying to tell me about that?
I'd have to get on the phone and reread it because I don't even know. It doesn't stay in my memory.
So let's kind of like sum up how we met. Because, I mean, I've already made a video on it. It's on the Wolf Girl Gain.
Well, how
channel.
we met is you sent me a request on Snapchat.
Yeah.
And you didn't know who I was, but I knew who you were.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to think of... Might have been a couple of years. Well, no, it's been more than a couple of years because I've been down here 3 years.
We've been together a year.
Yeah, but...
And we were talking like a few months before.
Chris... Well, no, we were talking in December.
We were talking in December, but we didn't get together till March.
Isaiah showed me videos on your YouTube.
Yeah, it all happened in a weird way. I know I went to school with his nephew.
Isaiah.
Yeah, and I did not know anything about it. We went on a coffee date.
Yeah, up to that Dunkin' Donuts era.
And yeah, we just...
And then you didn't figure out till that night that I was his uncle.
Yeah, I woke up out of a dead sleep. No kidding. And that's when I kind of put two and two together, and I was like, wait a minute. Something's not adding up. Because he's been trying to get me to, hook up with his uncle for a while. And he was like, y'all will be perfect together and all this. When I followed him on Snapchat, I was trying to look for people in my area, like Georgia. And I seen that he was from Hinesville, and I just added him that way. I knew nothing of him, so
Yep.
that's kind of how that ended up. And
We went on a few dates after that.
yeah, we went on.
Like Whataburger and out in Eatonton. And
Yeah, we went fishing.
Yep.
And
then we went to the little White House historic site over in Warm Springs.
yeah,
Which is a nice place to go.
it is. So, what was your first impression of me?
I don't know. It's too far back to remember.
Well, I knew my first impression of you. You were a talker.
Well, you're not a talker, so
I'm not a
somebody
talker.
had to. So,
Yeah. So let's talk about like what we've been going through. I mean, we've been together for over a year now. Like, you've had health problems. We've had a lot of challenges in our 1 year relationship.
Back in March, I think. Hell, it could have been before then. But
Yeah, March of this year.
I didn't start noticing it until then, and then found out that I have liver issues. But
And it's taken us this long to figure out what's been going
I
on with
recently
him.
had a liver biopsy done. I was out for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
They just went in and took some tissue, and I have a follow-up on the 30th. So they're going to read me the results.
Yeah.
I've got the results, but I can't make heads or tails of them, so that's a doctor thing.
But based on what we've researched and all that, I mean, it sounds pretty good. Like you're not at that point where you're going to need a transplant
No,
or anything
it's
like
probably,
that.
it's just some kind of fatty liver thing, but
Yeah.
it's been something new for me, so it's been a trip.
Yeah, it's
But what happened is I went out to try to get my CDL, and I went out to Missouri,
yeah,
Missouri, and was going to go with Prime, but I started not feeling good, so I came home, and that's when it all started, and here we are.
yeah.
That's what I plan on doing afterwards, because I got my CDL permit. So
Yeah. So
permit was a breeze.
yeah. So
Most people, I guess, don't get it in the first try like I did, so I guess I was pretty lucky.
yeah, he is planning on going back with the trucking thing after we get all these doctor stuff figured out.
Yeah, I'm just doing a temporary job right now.
Yeah.
It's not permanent. The trucking pays a lot better anyway.
Yeah, it does.
I'd be better at that than customer service anyhow, but
Yeah. What is your favorite memory of us?
I'd have to say the Warm Springs trip. That was pretty good.
I like the warm. Well, I liked any of the little road trips we've been on. I like the one when we
We went to Savannah.
Yeah, that was for my birthday.
Yeah, but that was a good one too. We
That
did
was a
lot of
good
stuff
one.
on the riverfront,
Yeah.
Tybee Island.
I want to say we did we go all the way into Tennessee? Didn't I know we went
Yeah,
to
we
like,
did.
Atlanta,
We went to Tennessee because we went
For
to
the train.
the Chattanooga Choo Choo,
Chattanooga. Yeah.
where you fell and scraped your shin and your knee.
Yeah, I still.
That big gravel hole.
Yeah. I just went. Ugh.
My least favorite part of that, not good memory, was when them people walked out in front of us. But anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, Warm Springs. I'd have to say that's a good one too. But we've been a lot of places.
We have. And
I want to go to Walton's Mountain. So for any of you that have watched the old show, The Waltons, they've actually out in I don't know if it's pronounced Schuyler, Tennessee, or Schuyler. Or not Tennessee, Virginia.
Virginia.
But they've got a Walton's Mountain museum, and they've got Ike's store, and
I seen pictures, and they got his bike
I was just kind of
too.
bored at work the other day, and I was like, I want to see if there's
We still need to go
to Mount Airy
Mount
for the
Airy.
Mayberry days and stuff.
Yes.
Where Andy Griffith was
I really
from.
want to go to that.
Yeah, I know, but the Waltons one's that's a little further away though. It's like 11 hours.
11 hours.
But anyway, I should let you go on to the next thing there.
What was our least favorite trip, or your least favorite trip?
I don't know if I have a least.
'Cause I got
favorite,
one.
Really. Well, what's your least favorite thing? 'Cause I don't
When
know.
we went to Kennesaw,
Oh yeah.
that trip was.
Well, yeah, because
I think we just both wasn't really feeling that trip, so we were just like,
yeah. Anyway, I'll be nice.
not all Fords are bad. Not
Yeah,
all.
but the majority of them are crazy.
So yeah, that was.
Well, yeah, because the city bus driver, so they had their flashers on. They were letting somebody on or off, and I could clearly see the driver in their mirror on the bus,
Yeah.
and they should have been able to clearly see me because I was not yet in their blind spot.
Yeah.
And as soon as I was just proceeding normally down the road, and that bus driver got out and gave me no choice but to get into the other lane. But anyway.
And we can barely get over.
Yeah, well, I'm somewhat a good driver. I don't enjoy it as much now because I'm sometimes miserable. But made a trip down to get my mom, though, so she could be with me for that little procedure because I was out for 30 minutes and looped up on anesthesia, so I couldn't drive.
Yeah. What's your favorite memory of us? I've already said that.
Yeah, we have.
I've already said that. What's the one thing by being with me that you learned or was taught to you? Like,
Patience.
I didn't know I was.
Well,
Dang.
well, you know, anyway, ha ha.
Ha
But
ha.
that's kind of a hard one because there's a lot of stuff I've.
So, like,
learned.
why the patience, though? I'm just curious.
Well, because I'm impatient a lot,
Oh, yeah.
very impatient.
I'm impatient, too, though. But I feel like
You're more patient than I am, though. Sometimes when it comes down to it.
I feel like
because-
it depends on certain things because you can sit there for hours and put a puzzle together and be patient. Yours is more like people to people, not necessarily contact, but like being
Well,
around people. You're
The
not
thing of it is
patient.
a lot of people aren't knowledgeable on a lot of things. They don't, they don't know, and it's just sometimes it,
Yeah.
like I'm trying to think of examples, but now I can't because I'm on the
You're
camera.
you're on the spot.
But well, just like for instance, when you're driving a car and something goes wrong, it's like, oh, there's a little light on my dash. Oh, what does it look like? Oh, it looks like a gravy boat with something coming out of it. Oh, that's your oil. By that time it's usually too late. But normally, if you start noticing something funny, you change the oil and your engine and everything will run better.
Yeah.
Or just simple stuff like that. Or I'll think of an example later and I'll write it down.
What does love mean to you?
Love, well, like us, for example, when you hit hard times and somebody's dealing with a health issue,
Yeah.
and most people, especially your age, wouldn't be like, oh no, see you later, because they don't want to be there for somebody when they're sick and when they have a health issue going on, and you've been there for me, through
Yeah.
that, and most people would have sent me packing.
Yeah. There you are.
But no, I know a lot of people would have called my brother up and come get this jerk wad. He's not good for nothing now because he got sick.
yeah.
I mean, it's not a major like death sentence health issue, but it's been a pain in the rectum.
I feel like I couldn't even do that, even if you were like a random person. Like, I'm just too nice of a person to, like, just let somebody, go through what you were going through or even worse. Like, I just couldn't do it.
Yeah, because there's a lot of things that's affected. Like sometimes, I don't really know if it's actually to do with that, but there's some things that it's affected with my memory and just, I don't know. I mowed the grass today and that was, that went pretty well, but there's some days where just like, nope.
Yeah. What's your biggest fear?
Biggest. So I have a lot of them. We all do, I suppose.
Yeah. Everybody's got something to fear about.
I'm trying to think. 'Cause there's a lot. Well, dying alone would be one of them. Because
I feel like that's a lot of people's, though.
well, most people really don't care. Just stick me off somewhere and let it be that.
Yeah.
But like, I especially wouldn't want to die in a hospital. That's a fear.
Mm.
Let me be at home, or
Yeah.
or like, God forbid, something happened and you die before me. That's a fear, because then it's like, I don't give a damn about a place to live because I have plenty of family, but it's like, what the hell would I do,
Mm.
Because it doesn't matter if you're young or old or in between. Death does not give a damn.
Oh, for sure.
So.
And it can happen to anyone at any given
Oh yeah,
moment.
just like I think she was in some of the Godzillas, and she was in the new Magnum PI in 2021. But there was a girl that just died that was 18, died in a crash in oh hell, I don't remember the state, but she's from Atlanta. What the hell was her name? I don't know now. I reposted it on Facebook. So.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen that
She was
post.
in a no, it was just recent.
Okay.
She was in a car with a few people, and they were speeding, and they hit a culvert. And she was taken to the hospital, but she was pronounced dead. So it's like,
Yeah. What's one advice you would give your younger self?
straighten up and fly right. No, I screwed off a lot in high school, because
Yeah.
the one thing I would say is I should have just buckled down and got my diploma, because I was like half a credit away. But in junior high, I did real good. It was a small school, and I was almost straight A's. I mean, but once I got to high school, it was like, oh Lord, this is huge. I think there was like 800 kids,
Ooh.
and I just said screw it, because even a lot of the teachers were in on it. Because it's like, you
Yeah.
don't look at somebody by the way they dress just because I wear plaid shirts and blue jeans and tank tops most of the time. I even wore bib overalls to school. I didn't give a damn, but they did. Anyway, but that's what I tell myself. It's just,
Yeah.
I should have just not paid attention. But
You got a childhood memory or a story you would like to share?
I got a lot of childhood memories with my grandma.
Yeah. You've always told
Yeah,
me
her and
about
I were really
stuff
close.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did y'all used to do? Like,
Oh shoot, we used to can vegetables. She had a little garden. We'd can vegetables, and she taught me to play cards. But I think she tried teaching me to play rummy. But hell, I was young,
I love rummy.
young,
I need a rummy partner.
and she ended up getting, I don't know if Alzheimer's starts out as dementia, but she ended up with Alzheimer's real bad, and so she ended up with that sundowners. But one favorite memory of that in my later years, I think that was like high school, was we'd sit up all night and listen to records like Loretta Lynn and Patsy Cline and all that, because she had sundowners, and that's where they sleep all day and they're up all night because they don't, their brain no longer recognizes the concept of day and
Yeah.
night. So
Swap, yeah.
night is day and day is night. So, but that's one of those. But there's a lot of things we did growing up. I mean, she'd let me stay up late to watch the ball drop on New Year.
Oh, cool.
But other than that, if I got caught up late, shut that TV off and go to bed. But she was old too. I mean, when I was like 4 or 5, she was already in her late 70s. She was pretty old when she had, I shouldn't say old, that's rude, but she was up there in age. I think she was in her 40s when she had my mom. Grandma'd be 110 on the 23rd of September.
Well, you came from a big family.
Yeah, well, it's a complicated thing too, because we're not all full-blooded, but
Well-
I've got 5 sisters and 2 brothers.
I still consider it as, family, even though it's half, or even if you're like married into the family, I still that's family,
Hey, look, it's Minnie Pearl. Tag's still on the hat. No.
What is the weird? When you met me, I ate some weird stuff.
Oh yeah, mayonnaise on your tacos, and that actually ain't really bad. I mean, there was a lady that was like a grandma to me. I called her Granny. She had some weird things that she introduced me to, like a lot of people don't like oysters, but she'd buy those canned oysters and
Ugh.
she'd scramble them up in eggs.
Ugh.
Yum yum yum.
Yeah,
Scramble
I
them
can't do
up in
oysters.
eggs. And grape jelly and little smokies. Throw that in the crock pot. Add some barbecue sauce. I experimented with that, and it's good.
That's the
But yeah, the
big
one
now
thing you
anyway.
eat that's weird is, mayonnaise on a lot of things. But it's not really weird. I mean, just mayonnaise on your biscuits.
Oh, I love mayonnaise and biscuits.
But one thing that, I know it's about your weird stuff, but one
Yeah.
thing that Granny and most people would think weird is toast, and then you put bacon in the toast with jam, and that's really actually good. The flavor of the bacon and the sweetness of the jam, the salt and the sweet really set each other off, and it's good.
Well, it's just like the bacon and ice cream
Oh,
Like
I never
bacon
had that.
shakes.
I've heard of it.
I can't remember who does it. There's some place around here that actually makes that. The bacon ice cream shakes.
Oh, and I know a lot
I
of people
still
don't
wanna
like
try
cream
that.
corn, but another thing that's good I gotta have you try is cream corn on toast. Don't knock it. I mean, you do mayonnaise and tacos.
I'll try it.
It's really good.
I do mayonnaise and canned chili.
But, well, yeah, you had me try that. I think it's actually pretty good. But the other thing before we go on to the next thing is, the other thing that I like too is she'd do jam on her lunch meat sandwiches. Granny would, and all of her sandwiches were always toast. She'd always
Yeah.
toast the bread. And it's actually good that way.
That's the way Daddy always does.
Well,
he
Granny had dentures too, and so the bread, the soft of the bread,
Yeah.
kind of
I think that's probably why he toasted his bread all the time, because he had
take a
dentures
bite
too.
of it and
It gets stuck.
try to let you bite down and then come up. The dentures might end up on the sandwich. But anyway,
What is something I say all the time?
huh?
What is something I say all the time?
Holy poop on a cracker, or no dip, Sherlock.
You know me too well. No, the thing I was thinking of is I'm tired. I say that so
I's
much.
tired, boss.
I tired, boss.
Well, because I say a lot of smart alecky stuff.
Yeah. A lot.
No dip, Sherlock. Anyway.
What is something I do that makes you feel appreciated?
What is something you do that makes me feel good? Well, shoot, you do a lot of stuff. There's a lot of times you'll make sure I have lunch.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe not lately because we've both been. Oh,
We
sorry.
both, work.
And there's a lot of things I can think of really.
Well, just name a few. Lunch. I always make sure you have lunch, and me taking care of you when you're sick.
Yeah, there's not a lot of people that do that. I guess stuff that makes me feel appreciated, I guess just everything. I mean, there's, you help me with the dog.
Mm-hmm.
There's times that I go to mom's and, I'd leave him here. And of course that was back when I had the Mitsubishi too.
Yeah.
So last September, my mom's cat died. And so, Courtney let me bring the cat up here. She's actually buried right out by the shed. But Mom had that cat for, since she was a kid.
Was
and
she 9?
No, she was 11.
11.
11 or something like that. 11 or 12.
Chaos is almost 9.
Yeah, he'll be 10 in February. But yeah, and I actually, I was kind of perplexed because I was watching something on TV and all of a sudden I seen my mom was calling me. It was like 5 minutes to 10 and she was just hysterical and I'll never forget that. But so I shot down to Hinesville, which is a 3-hour drive.
Mm-hmm.
I texted my boss that I wouldn't be at work.
Yeah.
And but I brought the cat up here. She was, enclosed and stuff, so it didn't really stink that bad. But when I got her up here, I put gloves on, and I wish I had a picture of it. But I did a paw print because that cat, there was no way you were getting her paw print when she was alive. She was a Maine Coon Tortie type cat, and so I put a picture of her and her paw print and did that for Mom. But not a lot of people would let me bring her up here and stick her in. Because Mom lives in housing, so there's no way she couldn't afford to get her cremated. That's like $250.
Yeah.
That's what it starts out as, because they do it by weight. But yeah, there's a lot of things you've done since we've been together.
Well, the one
You bought
thing,
me shoes for Christmas because I needed them. I mean,
Yeah. That
No.
you did need. The one thing that, like, you do that I feel appreciate is, like, you think about me a lot. Like, when you're shopping, and you be like, okay, well, Courtney needs that, or, you know, you'll pick it up, and I'll have it, you know, here.
Or like that purse you wanted, that cow print purse. Hopefully you use that again.
Oh, yeah. I need to start back using
I bought
it.
that at B. Turner's. That was kind of a...
Yeah, I love that
It
cow
was like
print.
$55, but B.
Cow
Turner's
print
is pretty
purse.
good.
Yeah. I love B. Turner. If I had more money, I would so go to B. Turner's.
It's over there in the old Macon Mall. Y'all should go check it out for those of you that are close to
That's
that.
in the Middle Georgia area.
I'm surprised to remember the name of it because I'm always like, oh yeah, that one store. Hell, I don't remember the name of it. I used to work right by it too.
Mhm. What is the one thing you wish that we did more?
Oh. Well, I know I wish we traveled more because I like
Yeah.
going places. But more time together too because I know both of our schedules don't really coincide. But
Yeah, we're doing this last minute. I just got off work.
more fishing.
Yeah, more fishing. I said I wanted to go fishing this year, and still haven't. Future plans for us, life goals.
Well, I know at some point I definitely want to get married. That's for sure. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
we did have a little disagreement recently, and I thought that was the end of it, but we managed to fix that. I won't go into detail about it, but I think, honestly, I think getting sick like this has humbled me in a lot of ways. I mean, there's times I still get irritated, but it's mostly was before they got all this figured out because it was new to me. And I think it hits me more because, I mean, I might need to get reevaluated, but I'm a little autistic, so I think that's why it hits me a little bit different.
Yeah.
Because it's like I don't understand and I want answers now.
Yeah, he is a why person. Well, why this? Why that? And I have to explain to him not everything has a reason or a set reason. Like, why could be millions of things.
You can get answers in prayer. You know, I don't do that. I don't do that as much as I used to, or get into my Bible as much.
We need to. You started actually picking up your Bible and reading it when you started getting sick too. I've
Yeah,
noticed.
there's a lot of stuff that I have to try to shut out. Because when I was up in Washington State living with my little brother, I went to this church, church, local church. Matter of fact, I still keep in touch with them and stuff. And they have a live stream that they do, and I was into that quite a bit. I still talk to some of them, the pastor and some of the members too, but I still kind of get a little short-tempered, but not as much. I don't know if I have the energy, but yeah, anyway, life goals, yeah, at some point, yeah, I'd like for us to be married. And if I can get into this better job I want to get in, definitely have a family.
Yeah.
I'm not too old.
Yep.
Nah, 37 ain't old.
37.
You're only as old as you feel. But that's kind of life goals, you know, maybe getting, you know, getting into a place, you know, get some land.
Better place than what we're living in now. That's for sure.
Well, this place, you know, it still has potential. It's just I was trying to get onto some of it, but then I started getting.
Sick. Yeah.
Well, I've started picking back up and getting a little more.
We've started eating a lot more too. We've already said where we will want to travel. To the Waltons Mountain and to Mount Erie.
Airy.
Airy.
Well, yeah, because Andy Griffith's childhood home, I think you have to. I don't know if it's a year in advance you have to, but you can book it where you can stay in it like a Airbnb
That would be
type
cool
thing.
though. I would love
It's the
to
only
do
way
that.
you can go in it.
I want to do that.
But yeah, they still have his childhood home there. Well, there's a few other places I want to travel to as well, like Noonan, Georgia, where Alan Jackson's from. I think you can see his boyhood home there.
Yeah.
And I kind of still want to go to, where's that Titanic museum? Is that Pigeon Forge?
Pigeon Forge.
Yeah, I still want to go there.
I love Pigeon Forge.
That's on
I
the
would-
bottom of my list though, because that's like,
I would love to go there.
there are things I want to do that are, because now that I'm over on this side of the world, I've actually went to Montgomery, Alabama, where Hank Williams Sr. and Miss Audrey are buried. And then I went to the riverfront and seen the statue of Hank Sr. That was pretty cool.
Mhm.
That was really cool. Because I'm a big country fan of real country music. There are a few newer artists I like, but doesn't get much better than Hank.
Yeah, the newer stuff is not as good as the older stuff.
And I can't remember the name of that place in I think it's in Alabama. Is it yeah, Jasper, Alabama, I believe it is. Where George Lindsay's buried.
Mhm.
The one that played on the Andy Griffith Show. Goober. Yeah, he played Goober.
I just want to go to Nashville. I wouldn't mind going back to Destin. I love Pigeon Forge.
I still want to go to
Gatlinburg.
Butcher Hollow, Kentucky, where Loretta Lynn was from. Her place is
Oh.
like a museum. You can see it.
I wouldn't mind going to Kentucky. I've never been to Kentucky.
And then where I believe where Patsy Cline was from, you can go there too.
Mm.
But anyway, I guess we should get on to the next thing here.
What are you most proud of? Like just in life general.
Well, I'd say probably. My nose itches. Sorry, allergies are bugging me. I'd probably say. I mean, I know I still got a ways to go, but I'd say probably for as far as I've come. Like, even though I didn't get the CDL yet, I got the certificate for completing that school-ish.
Yeah.
And then I got the permit. Because a lot of people don't even get that far. And the gals at the Department of Driver Services, they were, kind of surprised too. Because they're like, "Is this your first time?" I was like, "Yeah." Just mostly common sense, but they've said that a lot of people, it takes them more than one shot at it.
Yeah.
But I've been around it too. With my oldest brother, he's had his CDL since 2007, and my best friend Tony from high school, he's had his CDL 6 years, but he's done a lot in that last 6 years too, driving. So, but I've been around it before that too. And Dad did truck driving back in the day before I was a thought, and yeah. So I'd have to say that I guess it really ain't a thing of being proud, but it it is an accomplishment.
You've gotten, that far in it. What is one mistake you took as a life lesson?
Well, there are a lot, because I have made a lot of mistakes, but the biggest one was like, I think 7 years ago,
Mhm.
when I drove my car tired and I fell asleep and hit that tree. That was a pretty big life lesson.
A wake-up call.
I'm trying to think of others, because I know there's a lot of others, but that's pretty much the one.
Mhm. Okay, so you ready to play this fast game?
Fast game, huh?
Yeah. Rapid fast game. Fire. Rapid fire is what it's called. Okay, so you have to, this is like for me.
Excuse me.
You get 30 seconds to answer these few questions. So, for me, coffee or tea?
Well, for you, it's kind of a toss-up. I guess tea, because you do like your tea. The sweet tea? And speaking in terms of that, I know you like your coffee
I
in the
feel
morning.
like I like coffee more than tea.
I don't know. I make some pretty good tea.
Yeah.
But,
He
yeah,
does
coffee,
make-
I guess.
He
so.
does make better tea than me. Beach or mountain?
Oof. Well, there ain't really any mountains around here. I know you like the beach.
Yeah, but I have been to the mountain.
There are mountains in Tennessee and more north in Georgia, but
Yeah. But yeah, beach. Country or rap?
country.
Yeah. Dog or cat?
Dog.
Morning or night?
You're not a morning person.
I'm not a
So I'd say
morning
night.
person. I'm not a night person either. I'm ready to go to sleep at like 9 o'clock. Sweet or salty?
That's a toss-up. I know you like sweet stuff, but you do like your salt.
Yeah.
But I guess
Well, I guess it's more like sweets or savory food.
I guess I'd say savory for
Yeah.
you.
I'm not a big. I mean, I like sweets, but I'm not like a good. Like if I'm at a buffet, I'm gonna fill up on real food before I go.
Well,
I'm not gonna go.
Well, I know when your mom lived here, we were on the same page on that because of the cheesecake and
Yeah. Well,
we're sweets.
yeah, y'all like the sweets. I don't. Texting or calling.
When it comes right down to it, texting. I know this is supposed to be
Yeah.
a quick thing, but
Yeah.
because sometimes you don't really like either of them. but-
I don't like either. Just don't talk to me. It's my type of thing. Road trips or fly. Well, I've never.
You never flew.
Yeah.
You've never flown.
But yeah, I don't like road trips either.
I'm pretty sure you like road trips
It depends on where I'm going.
because we've done road trips.
I'm
Not
like,
extended road trips, but
I don't like driving. He does all the driving, but I'm a
if-
backseat driver even when he's driving.
But-
I'm like,
if you don't mind the pressure, because when you're flying, there's, as you go up in elevation, it's like, whoa.
Yeah.
But I think you'd like flying.
I
The
want to
best-
fly.
The best part of the flying I like is the takeoff, because
Yeah.
as they get up to speed, it's like you can feel the shuddering and shaking, and landing's pretty cool too, but taking off's awesome.
I want to ride a train too.
Because when they get to that V1 where you have to go up because you can't abort, you're going like, I can't know if it's 120 miles an hour or 140, but I like that when they start going up,
Yeah.
up.
All right, last one. Summer or winter?
I'd say your summer.
I don't like winter. About favorite food.
For you? That's a hard one. I know you really like Mexican food.
I do like Mexican.
We've went to a few good Mexican restaurants.
We've been trying to test them all out and see.
I'd say out of all of them, it's a toss-up between that one on Riverside and that one in Warner Robins, because those two are pretty damn good.
What was it, Bronco?
El Bronco,
El Bronco.
I think. I don't
That
know.
was really good. I think that one's probably my favorite one that we've been
That
to.
one over by where you work, it was good. It wasn't bad. I just,
Yeah.
I
I think I need to get something different because I've always ordered the same.
it's one I
two
don't know if
things.
I'd have to go to again, but I might.
Yeah.
Anyway,
What is my biggest pet peeve? I got a list of them.
me farting
Yeah.
and clicking my teeth.
Yeah. Don't. Nope.
Anyway, you could edit out that fart part. But
What would I buy if I won the lottery?
I think you would probably buy yourself a pickup truck, some land, and maybe a mobile home or have a house built. I don't know.
Yeah.
But saying a truck for sure.
A truck for sure. Might get a few tattoos thrown in there.
And
And
you'd probably
another house.
And you'd probably help me get another thing to drive.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, that's what you do. You'd buy a truck for sure. I know.
What's my coffee order?
Your coffee order?
You should know that.
Well, I know when we
You
go
always
down to
get the coffee.
well, I know when we go down to Dutch Brothers, you like to get that white chocolate freeze.
Yeah.
But if it's from Seven Brew, it's the blondie. I got to say something about that too. So I was living in Hinesville for a while, and when they finally got a Seven Brew there, I got a kick out of it because the gal come up and asked me what I wanted, and they've got a brunette drink. So I said, I'll take a large hot brunette.
Of course you
I like to
would.
try the foo-foo drinks, but yeah, we got a laugh out of that one.
Well, I mean, I know from Dutch Brothers I've been, experimenting and trying different ones.
And
That red velvet that they had for Valentine's, I did not care for.
And Dutch Brothers started in Grants Pass, Oregon in 1996, I think.
Mhm.
I think it was. Anyway, it was back then, but they've got them all over the place. But I believe
We're getting one closer to us.
I believe the first location around here was the Warner Robins one.
Yeah.
But Macon's getting its first one. It's supposed to be on Zebulon Road, but we'll have to take a trip over there.
And
to
we're
see
getting
if
a
they broke
Cane's.
ground. Raising Cane's,
We're
yeah.
getting a Raising Cane's. I can't wait
Oh,
to try
and for those of you that aren't from out west or anything, there's supposed to be a Jack in the Box.
it. Yeah. The Jack in the Box is going to be closer to us, ain't it?
Yeah, it's supposed to be over on Gray Highway, right by that Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be. But anyway, I don't know. This isn't for sure, so don't quote me on it.
Who fell in love first?
Well, I really don't know how to say because I'm I know I did, but I'm not sure if it was me first because I really didn't ask.
Yeah.
Because when
I
Isaiah
really-
showed me your YouTube videos, I was like, oh hey, I like her. He's like, oh, she's already with somebody. I'm like, oh, that's rough.
Yeah. I was already taken at that point.
I was like, ah, she'll be mine someday anyway. So. But yeah, he used to show me those videos of you doing your grocery shopping
Grocery
hauls
haul.
and your
I done
instant
a lot of
coffee. And, well, it's good to do that for people because a lot of people out there really don't know how to shop, and it's not a thing of being rude. It's just a lot of people don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I can go to the store even with these inflated prices today and still come out ahead.
Yeah.
Especially going to Kroger and with the Kroger rewards, and for those of you that live around Macon and stuff, there's that Ingles store out in Gray. They're pretty good on stuff.
Yeah.
Because they have the rewards and they have
Mm.
if you get the app and everything. But
I've never really shopped at Ingles, so I
that
don't know.
looks like they have some good meats and stuff. I still want to go there.
Yeah.
I just kind of quick went there for a few things, and I ate there one day because I was working out there. And it's like, you know what? I need food. I'm hungry. The Chinese food wasn't too bad. But anyway, I know you have some more to touch on here.
Who said I love you first?
You.
Yeah.
I had it all figured out where I was going to, but you beat me to it, so I was kind of.
Who takes longer to get ready?
It all depends. I mean, sometimes I can. Sometimes I just throw things on. And,
Yeah.
but
I feel like it depends on what situation.
yeah.
Because here recently, I had to be up like 2 hours before I had to leave to like get my mindset, get me a cup of coffee, get ready, pack my lunch. Like it used to take me about 2 hours before going in or leaving here to go into work, and it takes me 45 minutes, maybe 30 minutes to get to work. But
Depending on traffic, it's probably
here
maybe
like
less than a half hour.
here lately, I've been waking up like 30 minutes before I had to leave the house. So that's a here recently thing. Usually I wake up early to, get everything situated, but who's more stubborn?
I don't know. It's a toss-up. I'm stubborn on a lot of things, but
Yeah.
I know you are too.
Yeah, we're both stubborn. I throw my little temper tantrums.
No, that's all right. It'll be fine.
Who spends the most money?
Well, you're more frugal with your money than I am at times, but that's just because, here lately I've been trying to be more frugal with it because I don't have a lot of it. But I usually like my coffees out.
Mm-hmm.
I've been drinking coffee again lately. So when I first started getting sick, I didn't know what it was. And normally I could down, 4 or 5 cups of coffee a day,
Yeah.
sometimes less. So I thought maybe it was that. But I've started introducing myself to coffee again, and so I've been liking to go. I took my mom to Dutch Brothers the other day because she had never been. She had never been to Dutch Brothers.
Does she like it?
But she didn't mind it, no. I got her the caramelizer. And I think she tried
Yeah, that one's a good one too. I've tried that
I think
one.
she had the caramelizer freeze, the blended one.
That's the only thing I get is the freeze.
But It depends on who's making the coffee too. It was kind of had a tad a bit of a burnt taste to it. The Kokomo that I usually drink, the coconut coffee.
Yeah.
But I feel like usually when the females are there working, they make the coffee better.
Yeah. Who's more dramatic?
Sometimes I can be, but sometimes it's just for fun. But
Yeah. Who's more likely to get lost?
you,
Well, can't find my car in a parking lot, so I guess I will probably be the one getting lost.
well, that's why I always tell you there's that button you can honk.
No,
Yeah, it's
No.
the panic button. That's what it
I
is
don't-
literally for.
I don't care. That's only like if someone's attacking you and you
No,
need to press the
that's
panic
for
button.
also if you lose your vehicle.
No,
Yeah.
no, because if I hear that in a parking lot, no. Like my anxiety would be through the roof. Like loud noises set me off, and it just makes
Oh,
my
I know,
anxiety.
but that panic button, that's what that's for.
But I
Lose your
don't
car.
care. I don't even like you double locking the lock because I don't like that noise.
Well, I don't know if just locking the car once will activate that car alarm if someone breaks in. That's why I always do it.
Yeah,
That's why I always honk the alarm.
I don't care. I don't like it. It's locked. I say that now and then wait till something happens like
Yeah,
that,
something-
and I'm like, ugh. Who's the better driver?
Me.
Yeah.
Well, you don't actually drive bad. I mean, you just don't do freeway driving.
No, I don't.
We go to Warner Robins or something. We always go the back way, but
Yeah.
that's scenic. But I'd say I set off the lane departure less in the car.
Dang. Okay. So that was kind of all the questions. You got anything you wanted to add?
No, not really. I mean, that's pretty much it.
I do want to say I am a proud aunt, and I'm a proud aunt to all my nephews and niece. But yesterday was my oldest nephew's first job. He
Oh, yeah.
started working, and I gotta tell you this funny story. So he works at the same job I work at, doing retail. He's stocking and seasonal, and he still had to go through with the interview, even though we kind of already knew he had a job. But that's just what managers have to do. They have to interview you and give you tests and all that. Well, he took the math test, and he handed it back to the manager, and he's like, "Did Courtney pass this?" So guess what my manager does?
He called you.
He pages me over the intercom, telling me to page him. And in my head, because I'm over here cutting fabric, I'm over here like, he didn't get a job, like something went wrong. Sorry, I keep
Oh, that's
messing up
okay.
the puzzle. Not really a puzzle, keychains. But I lost my train of thought.
Oh, he called you.
But he called me and he was like, "Chris wants to know if you passed your math test." I said, "Well, I'm working here, so obviously, yeah." Like, but that was just funny. That was a funny situation that happened, and you know, I just felt like a proud aunt through, especially the last 2 days he's been working, and he got to work with me yesterday, and he's loving it, and I'm glad. And I'd rather him work a retail job than fast food place like I did. My fast food experience was awful. I did like Subway, other than me chopping my fingers off.
Well, that's because you shouldn't have knives.
I shouldn't have knives. Yeah.
Always cutting
Okay.
yourself at work on a mirror, dropping them on your feet, your head.
Yeah. Just wrap me in bubble wrap. I mean, I can't be around anything. And
Put you in
sharp
a
object.
bubble like that boy in a bubble. I think
Yeah.
John Travolta was in that.
I need something because I'm all the time hurting myself. You got anything else to add? Because that was just like my story time.
No, not really. I mean, we've pretty much touched on everything. I mean,
Comment down below if y'all knew this, because I realized, well, I didn't realize it. I heard it from TikTok and I had to go do some investigation. But did y'all know Savannah what's her name?
Sarah Gilbert.
Sarah
From-
Gilbert.
From the Roseanne show.
Yeah, from the Roseanne show, was related to Melissa Gilbert and Jonathan Gilbert, which was also in Little House on the Prairie. I did not know that. Like, they were adopted into the family, and, you know, realizing that, I was like, oh, I did not know that. But yeah, comment down below if you knew that. So yeah, I guess I'm going to end out today's video. It's been a long video, so we've talked 51 minutes.
Yeah, almost an hour.
We got to cook. I'm hungry. I've been starving since I got home. So
Yeah,
yeah,
if you're wondering what these are here, these little state keychains that my trucker friend has got me.
he's almost got all of them. He's
Almost,
got what, 30?
yep. I've got like 39 of them.
39 of
and,
them?
what I want to do afterwards is take all the what do they call these keychains?
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, I want to take those off and put
Key
them on
rings.
a hard surface and epoxy them.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But anyway, let's end out today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're notified when I post again. I post every other week. And see you on the next podcast. Bye.